What up? For this Eve, the spiritual counselor. If you guys didn't know that on YouTube, for a while I had, excuse me, my you call that shit? I had my YouTube last old name was Poetry Love 3. So sometimes I'll come out and say, hey, this Poetry Love 3, stuff like that. Or I'd say Eve the Spiritual Counselor. My YouTube channel is not really posting the videos that I want. So I will be posting the videos on Facebook. And but still follow me on YouTube. Eve the Spiritual Counselor. So what we're going to talk today is about love, and this is what this keep it 100, that's what's all about. The reason why that we don't attract the things we want or attract love in our life is that, I know the cliche part is we don't love ourselves, but it's very true. But also, it's not because we don't love ourselves. I really think that it's a deep notion that it's not because we don't love ourselves. It's that we got programmed in this world not to love ourselves. I know I keep burping, but to be honest, I'm having this gut feeling. Not gut feeling, but like a gas in my stomach. To be honest, I deal with doubts. I feel like, have you ever, have you ever doubted in love and feel like you wasn't good enough and stuff like that? I understand that I come from the same cloth of low self-esteem, and I come from depression. I come from that essence of not knowing how to love oneself. Even though for like it was crazy how I didn't love myself, and it could have been it was times that people showed me love, unconditional love, and I couldn't appreciate that unconditional love until it left. And after losing my mother, because at that time I really hated myself. I had a lot of self-hate. I was out of shape. I was smoking weed. I was just like really at the lowest point. Even though I had a McDonald's job and I was bringing home and I didn't have to pay no bills, and I was bringing home $400-$500 checks and spending it on weed, and I wasn't the happiest at that moment. See, people, they always think being stable, being stable is a way of being loving yourself, staying in your comfort zone. Staying in your comfort zone. I'm not going to do that because you are feeling insecure. You're feeling like you can't do it. You feel like you're not good enough. One thing I always contemplated of doing is being a musician, not a magician, a musician, make music and dance and being a performer, and that's something I'm gonna pursue, and people have to understand that you gotta let go of fear. When attracting love, you cannot be in the vibration of the opposite. You cannot, but you can't. I'm telling you right now, it takes time and it takes brainwashing. Okay, you have to find affirmations that goes in your mindset. You have to look in the mirror and say, I love you. Every time you feel like you have a doubt, you got to push it away, be like, no, but the only way you can be able to do that is do affirmations every day. Love you. Even right now, I want you guys to do something for me. Do this for yourself, not for me. Do this for yourself. Go in the mirror every day and say, I love you 10 times. And for those high achievers, do it 55 times, because 55 has a very significant energy. 11 to 55 times a day, look in the mirror and say, I love you, 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 I love you. You're so beautiful. And also, you can add other stuff in it. You can add, you're beautiful. You're attractive. You're sexy. Oh my God, you're gorgeous. Like, oh my God, you're amazing. You're an awesome author. You're like, if you want to do something, a specific thing, oh, like me, I'll make that. Oh, you're an awesome spiritual teacher. You're an awesome counselor. You're an awesome, advice giver and problem solver. You're an awesome musician. Your music moves people. You're an awesome dancer. Your dancing gets people hyped, gets some people excited for the song. You know what I'm saying? This is part of self-love. You have to do the work. You have it's just the way it is. You can't run away from the work. You can't run away from the pain of those initial pain. I'm still dealing with healing. I'm still healing myself. I'm still dealing with doubts in the back of my head. But the best thing to really love yourself is always use positive affirmations and words towards yourself. Always try to say I'm beautiful, I'm attractive. Even at that time you don't feel that way, just say it. Get it out there. Get it started. Get the momentum pushing. And then with how else can I say, with loving yourself, you gotta have a sense of faith. Yes, because the reason why I feel like people, right? Look in the mirror. Yes, look in the mirror. Love yourself. But I feel like people really don't love themselves because they have so much doubt. So the best way to clear that is to meditate. Meditate at least 5 to 10 minutes a day so you can push that away. But also meditation. I always say meditation and working out, having exercising or moving your body is the best way to really, because your subconscious mind lives in your body. Your conscious mind lives in your head. So if you're working out, puffing, orphidines, something like that, or you're producing dopamine and endorphins and all that other stuff in your mind because your body is connected to your mind, but your body is, spiritual level is your subconscious mind. That's why you feel hurt in your body. You don't feel hurt in your brain. You got hurt, but you don't feel it, and you feel it in your body. That means your subconscious body is your I can't say subconscious body. Your subconscious mind is part of your body. It is your body. So this is another thing, is you gotta reprogram your mind. You gotta reprogram your subconscious. Another way to love yourself, you gotta reprogram your subconscious. So yes, it's positive affirmations, but also do subliminals. Do I attract or self-love subliminals. That's what I used to do a lot too. And I'll tell you, hold on. But do self-love subliminals. Do love affirmations. Write down what you want to attract and love. I'm telling you, you have to write it down. What qualities, not what the physicalities of it, because you never know what the universe is going to bring to you. You might think that you want someone to have a sexy body, and then you meet someone who is not really, in an outer appearance, don't look like the type, but deep down, you're connected. Deep down, like, wait, this is the person, this is the one. Don't look at the physical appearance. Don't think about what you want them to look like. Think about the qualities that you want them to attract, right? So, when attracting your true love, and also just developing self-love yourself, you need to put down the qualities that you want to attract in life. What type of person you want them to be? Honest. Well, for me, I wrote down. Okay. Also do this too. Write down what your wants and needs are. It's okay to have wants and needs. You don't have these wants and needs for nothing, okay? It's nothing wrong wanting to be comforted. You know, it's nothing wrong wanting to or needing this feeling or wanting to be, heard, given attention, hugging, caressing, someone who will say I love you, someone who's open emotionally. There's nothing wrong with putting down what you want and need in a relationship. That's the only way you can attract the one you want. You got to write it down. Now, these are the wants and needs I want in relationships, and this is the qualities I want in this person. So when you figure out what that is, let it go. Let that go and start working on loving yourself and knowing that and this is how you let it go. Those qualities that you want in another person, those qualities, this is also called what do you call it? Parallel or parallel shifting or surfing, like shifting your parallel realities, because we live in parallel realities. This is why you could always feel like you can be someone else, or in the future you could see yourself being someone else, because that's a parallel reality. Because that future is not here. That future is there in another realm of reality, in another dimension. But right now you're in the present moment, but when you get there, that's when you'll be in that reality. You get what I'm saying? The way you change your personal reality is to change your personal reality is to change your personality. Change of personality is the change of personal reality. How the world is affected around you, because the way you change, it's all about inner change. If you want, the world is the reflection of what you are inside. So if you love yourself, if you are confident in yourself, if you feel like love is easy to attract, if you feel like love and money and success is easy to attract, you don't have to do nothing, just be yourself. The world out there, when you start to see this, but it has to go in your subconscious. You can say this in your head all damn fucking day, but if it don't go in your subconscious, it's not going to make any change. So that's why you got to be repetitive. Routine is a way to get into your subconscious. So another thing is that, yes, when you write down your needs and wants and the qualities, you have to be so you have the qualities of the person that you want to attract. So what would that person with those qualities want? What would they want you to be like? So this is how, and I'm not saying that this is not about not being yourself. This is okay. If let's just say you be the qualities of the. You only attract who you are. You only attract who you are. You do not attract nothing else. Okay? You only attract who you are. So, you only attract what your subconscious think you are. Not what you consciously think. What your subconscious think you are. So that's why I say you should do subliminals. You should do subliminals on self-love and attracting relationships, subliminals on abundance, because even evil people be like, oh, but I want to attract love. With me, what I have known is that, of course, you want to attract love in your life, but what you really want to attract is abundance. This feeling of infinity, And when you tap into the love vibration, you let go of fear. And that's what meditation really let go of fear. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you write down your needs, your qualities, and then you become the qualities that you want to attract in your life. So if you want someone to be loving, caring, understanding, sweet, open, emotionally available, vulnerable, loyal, committed, you have to be that. You have to be committed. You have to be love. You have to be caring. You have to be sweet. You have to be understanding. You get what I'm saying? You have to be the qualities. You have to be the qualities that you want to attract in your life. And another way, after you do the, like, you being the qualities, you're doing the subconscious work, you're doing the reprogramming, the subliminal love, subliminals, love affirmations on YouTube. Look it up. You know, you're doing the I am successful. You're doing the vision boards, and you wrote down what you want to become in your life, because this is, I'm pretty sure that everybody wants a partner who will know what let's make me an example. Let me just put me an example. A partner, I want a partner who knows their purpose. I want a partner who loves themselves and loves others unconditionally. I want a partner who's expansive, who's wealthy, not just materially, but with knowledge, wealth of wisdom, wealth of heart, of love, wealth of joy, just wealthy, abundant mindset. I want a partner who exudes sexuality, exudes confidence, and really is truly, genuinely happy with themselves. I want a partner who is free of limitations, of doubt. Because people might say, whoa, why do you want those specific things? Because you want a partner who's happy. You want to be happy. You don't want to be in a miserable, well, this is just for me. I don't want to be in a miserable goddamn relationship. I've been through that. I've been through partners who feel like, oh, my life sucks and I'm depressed and I want to kill myself and I just don't love life. No, that shit, I don't want that shit around me. I don't want to be in a relationship with something like that. I want positive people around me. I want people who want goals and stuff like that. But then I have to be that. The reason why I was attracting relationships that was depressing, or people who was depressed, or people who doesn't love themselves, or people who, because when people don't love themselves, they do not know how to love others. That's just the truth. It's the truth. So I decided like yesterday, but I've been doing the subconscious reprogramming and shit all the time. I've been doing this probably for 2-3 years, or 2 years now, working through. After losing my mother, I went through a really strong spiritual journey, and I'm still on it. I'm on it forever, to be really honest. So yeah, so when you're attracting love, you just imagine the love around you. It's so much love around you, and when you start to love yourself, you will see love outside of you. When you have those qualities, okay, I love myself, I want to attract this specific person. Then when you have those qualities, when you're being that, when you're doing the subconscious, when you're doing the work, have faith. Have faith. Please have faith. Have faith in the universe, God, whatever. A spiritual connection. You gotta have a spiritual connection to yourself, because you're the universe. The verse. You are the universe. You are the solar system. You chakras is like basically have planets and energies, and like you are the solar system. You're like a mini solar system. You're a mini universe. You know what I'm saying? So think about it. Anything that's without is within. Anything within is without. Anything that's above is so below. Anything below is so above. So you gotta understand that anything you feel inside and things that you believe deep down in your subconscious, you gotta understand, in your subconscious, not in your conscious, in your subconscious, okay? Things you believe in your subconscious, and you will see what you believe in your subconscious. Trust me, you will see it. It's all around you. You manifest life. You manifest. You are the creator, not the controller. Because the universe still has the level. You still have to have that trust and let the universe do its side, or God do its side of its part. You know what I'm saying? But you are the creator. You give the universe or God the signals with your vibe, with your energy, with what you are trying to say. You give the universe the vibes and the signals to what to create in your reality. But another thing is, the first most important thing is to love yourself for where you are at right now. And love yourself right now. Don't put no conditions on it. None of that. No, don't put no conditions. No, let go of conditions. Look at me. Look at me. Let go of conditions, okay? Because that's going to hold you back. Those are just ego. That's just your mind blocking you. You want your mind and your heart to connect, but first you got to literally declutter all that bullshit, all that fear, all that toxins, all that shadowy work. You got to declutter that before you can even be able to put love in. But the way you declutter that is reprogram your subconscious and actually dealing with the wounds, actually dealing with what hurt you in the past, dealing with that hurt, okay? Do not run away with drugs. And you know what? Even accept yourself. Accept yourself right now at the moment. Even if you are running away from pain with drugs, even if you don't want to do the work, accept yourself. I accept right now that I have doubts with this music, but I know that that's just fear. You gotta understand that's just fear. Fear is only in this dimension. It's not real. It's illusional. Everything out here is illusional. Everything around here is only 99% air. Okay? Everything out here is made of energy, atoms. Don't you understand? Everything out here is made of energy and atoms that's vibrating at a certain frequency. So whatever frequency you on, that's the type of energy you will attract in your life. And whatever matters to you will matter. Whatever matter you think you understand. Do you get it? Do you understand that the government, the schools, they teach you the secrets right in the school, but they teach it in a way that's so logic. Because the government governs your mind. So they want to control you. They want to control your mind. They want you to think that money is hard to get by. That's bullshit. Money is made from, think about it. Even if you're thinking about it logically, money is made from trees. Trees is in abundance. That means money is in abundance. If you want to just look at on the physical, money is abundance. They print over 1 trillion bills a day, or even more. And you're trying to tell me money is hard to come by? No, that is them trying to control you. And also those programs that you got from your parents. This also resonates with love. The type of love you got from your parents, the love you seen around when you was young, around the age of programming and of your subconscious. Your subconscious is getting programmed between the age of baby to the age of 7. And now 7 is when you start to really make your conscious mind, and then whatever that subconscious mind crap is, that's what it is, and that's how you act. But you can always reprogram it. You could always reprogram. Always. Tell me, you could always reprogram it. So when with love, you have the vibration, right? You have to be in the vibration, because everything around us is vibration. Everything around us is energy, and it's vibrating at a certain state. So love is vibrating at a certain state. Wealth is vibrating in a certain state. But you have to reprogram your mind. All right, it's going to take time. It's going to take time to heal. It's going to take time and strength. But you got to accept yourself and love yourself right at this moment. That's the first step. You can do all the other stuff, yes, but you got to love yourself right at this moment, right where you at. Just love yourself and love life just the way it is. Love life, because love is around us, is abundant. It's millions of people who falls in love. Why they can't be you? It's millions of people who find their soulmate in a twin flame. Why can't you? It's millions, billions of people out there. Why? So what do you mean that you can't find a relationship? it's thousands and hundreds of people in the same city you live in, or whatever. Even if it's a small city, it's still people. So it's really not about. It's really not about. Is it? I just had like a revelation. Sorry, it's really not about the abundant part about it, or could it happen. It's the fear part that your fear is blocking it. Your fear is blocking it. Your fear, think about it. Let me tell you something. Interference. Damn, that shit just damn, they just interfere what I was gonna do. Damn, that just interfere what I was gonna do. Interfere is interfere. Or you're entering the vibration of fear. So anytime you having like failures, and also you gotta understand that with love you have to have that risk. You have to be vulnerable. You have to be able to open your heart up. You have to open your heart to yourself and to others. It's the only way. You have to open your heart to the world. You cannot attract love if you're closed off. You cannot attract love if you're being detached. Listen, I know in the beginning when someone was telling me you need to open your heart, I was like, bullshit. I've been hurt too many fucking times. But you gotta understand that is fear of getting hurt again. Don't let fear interfere, your inner fear block you attracting love. Because you can do it. You can do it. Imagine it. A loving relationship full of love and whatever qualities you want. Honesty, loyalty, commitment, peace of mind, having the same goals, supportive, even if you're not having the same goals, but supportive, nurturing, cherishing, admiring, deeply passionate, spiritually connected. This is you have to have that with yourself, and you have to have faith. I don't even like to say belief. I like to have faith, because belief, you'd be like, okay, now I gotta believe. Faith is like, okay, I give it to the universe. So I'm saying. And also, you gotta have belief and faith. Belief is the power of the mind. Faith is the power of the heart. So you gotta subconsciously keep. If you have those thoughts, oh, I might not, you have to shift those thoughts away. You have to be like, no, I will attract love. Even if you feel like you don't, even if that moment, that won't even feel right, it's okay. It's okay. Because you're rewiring your subconscious. So, just know everything around us is abundant. Open your heart. Don't be afraid of love. There's no reason to be afraid of love. Live in love. Be love. You only attract who you are. Because you only can attract love if you're vibrating at that vibration. So you got to do the inner work to get to that point. But hopefully this video helped. And if you want to start with one thing, I want you to start with the first thing. If you really want to change, do subliminal. The first thing you do actually is love yourself for where you at right now. Go in the mirror and say I love you 11 to 55 times a day. Anytime you have a thought of you thinking you're ugly or feeling like you're unattractive, shift it away and put it into the intention you want to say, okay. Like, let's say someone looked at you and you're like, oh, they probably think I'm ugly, because that's the thoughts I used to think. I'd be like, oh, no, they person looking at me because I'm attractive. They're magnetized with me. I'm irresistible. And that starts to change. And then you start to really actually manifest these things in your life. So another thing is, shift your thoughts too. Every time you see the negative thought, shift it to a better thought. Like, oh, I'm ugly. No, shift that. Be like, oh no, I'm beautiful. I'm attractive. I'm gorgeous. And then, shift it, Another thing, let go of fear. And the best way to let go of fear, meditate 5 to 10 minutes of day. You know, everything, breath is everything. Because spirit, if you couldn't breathe, you won't be alive. Your spirit is your breath. It's your chi. So when you connect to your breath and you meditate, you being able to connect to spirit and have that trust, that faith. And then when you have that faith, it's easier for you to open your heart and know that love can happen. You don't have to be hurt. You don't have to accept to be hurt. No, why would you put that intention out there? Let it go and say, you know what? No, I deserve to be loved, nourished, cared for, committed. You know, I'm beautiful, I'm attractive, I deserve it. I'm magnetic. You know, you got to do that. And then another thing is do subliminals and do love subliminals. This works for anything. This works for money, attracting money, abundance, a peace of mind, you're attracting your purpose, all of that. It just with any manifesting, because the law of manifesting, the law of attraction is a law, just like the law of gravity. You can never say that the law of gravity doesn't work, because you're always fucking sitting, and if you jump, you fall right fucking down. So, just like the law of attraction, things are manifesting in your life all the time. You're manifesting no matter what. It just depends on what you want to manifest. So with letting go of the fear, you know, letting go of the fear and putting your attention on what you want to manifest, that's what will happen. And even if that specific thing doesn't happen, something better will happen. You got to think that way. Like, that's what I'm thinking with this girl. I know that I feel like she's a true soulmate, a true love, a true twin flame. I say, well, if I'm attracting my twin flame, a loving relationship, harmony relationship with my twin flame. And if she is the one, she will come back. But I know I'm a manifested, no matter what, doesn't matter. So that's the vibe. So, but it took a lot of subliminal and a lot of reprogramming my subconscious and a lot of research on spirituality. You have to grow, you know. Another thing is, the last thing is, subliminals. Doing subliminals, doing other things you could do is you could do vision boards. Like with my vision board, hold on. It's not really a vision board, because a vision board is you have to have how can I say? You have to have like yeah, this video long. You have to have pictures. But with me, I wrote my things down, what I want to achieve and stuff like that. So that's, and mine, so you can see right here. Where is it at? Self-love. So yeah, so it's like self-love, and that's why I wake up. When I wake up, I can look at it, you know, and that goes into your subconscious, because you're not thinking about it. It's just you see it, you know. Subconscious really goes in how can I explain it? The subconscious is repetitive and it's subtle, you know. It doesn't need a huge like you know, a huge it doesn't work for man, I'm so lost right now. The subconscious is subtle. Okay, it only takes subtleties. It don't take what's for work. Like, that's why I say it doesn't care if you say I love you one day and the next day you back to I don't like myself. Then the subconscious only get reprogrammed through your repetition. So if you have a repetition and a repetition, you that's what the subconscious will start to believe. So with me, I started looking in the mirror and said, I'm beautiful, I'm attractive, I'm sexy, you know, I'm awesome, you know. And another thing that really boosts up your self-esteem and really love yourself is to look up astrology. You know, and people always say, "Oh, my sun sign," but y'all don't know the real true essence of astrology. It's a whole chart. It's your sun, moon, Mercury, all types of signs. Your moon is your emotions. Your Mercury is how you speak. Your Venus is how you love. It's totally different from your sun sign unless it's the same sign as your sun sign. You know what I'm saying? And then you really go in depth to astrology, it will teach you what your certain gifts are, what are those obstacles you go through life and stuff like that, and it will give you more results of who you really are and what you need to be in this life. And when you find your purpose, you will love yourself. Not actually, when you love yourself, you will find your purpose. You got to love yourself first and to find your purpose, because your purpose is always right in front of you. Your purpose is always around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, I grew up in martial arts. Since 3 years old, I did martial arts, and I quit at 10, or 9 or 10 years old, I quit. And the subliminal of going back to martial arts, I always felt like I shouldn't go back to martial arts. I don't even like martial arts. But it wasn't that. It was me denying my creative side, my passion for fighting, but not really fighting, but the spiritual art of the body, you know, stuff like that. And also my denying of my creativity, because you still are martial artist. You're a martial artist, you know what I'm saying? You know, look at my nigga Bruce Lee right here, Brucey Bruce. You know, it's all my dad's stuff, but this is what I grew up with. Like, you know, my dad's trophy over there. Like, that. And I always had a fucking gym in my house, like, no matter what. So, I knew that one of my passions is definitely into the physical body and spiritual connection with the physical body. So another thing is that when I was a kid, I loved dancing. I loved music. I loved making beats. You know, I love playing instruments. You know what I'm saying? So I know my another passion is being creative and being an artist. Being an artist, period, is my passion and what is my life purpose. And that's what I want to be. I want to be a musician. I want to be a rapper. I want to be, and it's crazy. Look, what was given to me was crazy. I am hip hop. That's another subliminal I walk past all the time. You know, they gave it to me, and I was never understanding that all your purpose is always around you. Your purpose is always nudging you. It's that nudge, like, ooh, that little excitement of energy you get, like, ooh, I want to do this, and you're like, oh no, I don't want to do that. It's that thing that scares the shit out of you. Okay. And this is why loving yourself is so important, because you gotta love yourself and be confident in yourself and pursue your dreams. You gotta love yourself and be confident in yourself and for who you are at the moment, so you be able to heal, grow, and to elevate to the point that you love yourself enough to go after your dreams and your aspirations. And then you will know what your purpose is. Your purpose is always in you. You always know it. It's always coming back, like, hey, you want to do this, but you have fear. Whatever you fear the most to do, but you would love to do, that's your purpose, you know? And you got to do it. It's just the way it is. And you have many purposes. People always trying to make purpose so linear, like, oh, this is the only thing you could do. No, there's many purposes you can go to. This is why the universe gave us free will, because they give us many options and ways, even if it's ways not to go to your purpose. But inevitably, people will find a purpose, even if they don't complete their purpose, even if they don't do their purpose, they'll come back and they gotta do it. But still, it's just knowing that you are here for a reason. You are perfect for your purpose. Trust me. Or you're perfect for your purpose or purposes. You know, I feel like we all have more than one purpose, but more than one purpose in that specific purpose. You get what I'm saying? Several purposes in the same purpose. Like, my purpose is to be an artist, be a creative, to creatively express myself. Also, look up astrology. If you don't even want to look up astrology, just look up North Node, because North Node is about your what your soul is calling you to do. And my North Node is in Leo in the 7th house. So my soul is calling me to put creative expression and passion into my partnerships, into relationships, and stuff like that. And then you probably like, okay, but why didn't? Okay, that's not gonna make you money, and da 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 da. That's the first thing that came in my head. But like, wait, that's the limiting belief that you need money. I don't need money. I have money. I got money. And people might say, what about this? But they will try to throw all those other, and even yourself will try to throw those doubts of, but look where you at. But you gotta understand that where you at is the manifestations of that old vibration. You know, we get to the point you've been really clearing the junk out of your stuff. You understand that you manifest everything in your life. So it's all about what you put your energy into. And what I'm putting my energy is to, like, I'm going to be a successful musician and dancer and artist. I'm going to be a successful artist. And that's something I am going to be, you know. And if whatever path I take and whatever paths I take, I will be successful, you know, because I'm going after my passion. I'm going after my purpose. Why you think purpose, perfect, and passion all start with a P? Why you think that? Why you think all that starts with a P? Because you are perfect, because they are the same energies, you know, the same energies. So you are perfect for your purpose. And when you are doing your purpose, you're doing your passion. And when you're doing your passion, you're doing your purpose. You gotta do that. You gotta do what you're passionate about. You gotta do what makes you happy. And also, your North Node will always be something that make you feel uncomfortable, but you know will make you feel alive. It's not about the money. You're already abundant. Stop living in that mindset that you need to work for money. Fuck that. They want you to think that. They want you to think that you need to work for money. You don't need to work for money. You don't need to work for money. Now, this was why I say you need to accept where you are at right now. Because when you accept where you are right now, you're like, okay, yes, I'm working for money right now. Yes, I'm at a job I don't like. Yes, I'm here, yeah. But that don't mean that has to be my future. That don't have to be my future. And the way you bring in that reality is being that reality without not caring and keep reprogramming your mind, your subconscious mind, so you can attract these things. To me, I said money comes to me easily. The more I go on my purpose, the more money will come towards me. That's what I started to do. I said, the more I follow my heart and go after my purpose, more money will come to me. Period. Just the way it is. No reason around it. The more, and this is what you need to get, and this is the truth though. The more you follow your purpose, the more you go for your passion, the more abundance you feel. And the more abundance you feel, now you're in the vibration of abundance. And that means money can make its way to you fast and easy and abundantly. You know? But we're talking about love, and I know I went through so many sectors because love has to do, you want to attract the person of your life, you have to really, really elevate and take care of yourself and become the best version of you. You cannot attract a good relationship, and you might feel like, okay, why I'm not attracting the right people, why I'm not attracting people at all, because you're focused on the lack of love. You're focused on the lack of a person being in your life. Don't focus on love. Focus on the abundance of love you have around you. You know, even try to be grateful. Be grateful. All right? Be grateful. Accept the love around you. Be grateful for the love you already have. Be grateful for yourself, for who you are at this moment. At this moment, love yourself right now. You know what I'm saying? You abundant now. You're awesome now. You know? And also chase your dreams. Please, don't chase them. Be your dreams. Be the person you want to achieve. Be the person that you feel like is worthy enough to attract that. Even though deep down you should feel worthy of you right now. But be that person you feel like is worthy. But also feel like you're worthy for relationship. Feel like you're worthy. And take care of yourself. That's the way you'll be able to grow. And also be the person you want to feel worthy. Be the person that you think is worthy of being. Be the person that feels like is worthy of receiving that love. But not in a way that, oh, I gotta be a certain way so I can attract love because I feel unworthy. No, you are worthy, and you're being the person. You are being the person that you feel like that specific person would be attracted to, or your life, your love of your life that you dream of would be attracted to. I know my person gonna be. I want my person to be rich, shit, or at least know their purpose. At least are a happy person. See, that's what I mean by rich and wealthy. I mean, and even if they're rich and wealthy and not in inner abundance, I'm talking about inner wealth and all and mind wealth and spiritually wealthy and emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically wealthy, all wealthy. You know. And them being on a purpose, they're gonna have the money. The money is gonna be there. So it's really the qualities I really want is them to be abundant inside and out, to be happy, to be on a purpose, to be free. So yeah, this video been a little bit too long, but you're gonna watch the whole thing because I know you are, because you love me. Okay, so thank you for coming this far. I hope this information helped you. It's a little bit more that I could talk about, but I'm gonna rely and let that be and just let it be, you know. It'll be more videos to come. I hope this video helped you, and be love yourself where you at, and brainwash.